Afternoon, or quick analysis on the USD pairs. I'm looking for down on pound currently. I'm looking for down on the pound. All right. I just quickly take everything off and just go into this quick. All right. What pound has done is it's broken the structure down here and spent time. Okay. It created a range, grabbed the highs, dropped down. Okay. When it broke the lows here, we had a quick pull up. All right. Grabbed the high and dropped again. That's a distribution. Price has tapped into that distribution again. I'm expecting continuation to the downside, at least to take out this low. Okay. Reason why I'm not expecting too much to the downside is as we've shown before of taking off. There's a channel here. This potentially is a zigzag. Okay. This is a B wave. That's why it's a comfortable. I'm expecting this to hold as supply. Okay. Anytime this here is taken out, this line here is taken out, I'll be bullish at that point. Okay. The correction would be over. But currently I feel like the price isn't done. It wants to come back into this area that I did mention this yesterday. And this has been on my chart for a while now. That's my main point of interest. We've tapped it and we started moving up. To me, I think that's to induce the first buyers. As you can see, when we left there, we didn't leave there impulsively. Okay, we came up in a 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, which is corrective. Okay, potentially you could say, all right, leading diagonal 1, 2, and then we're looking for a 3. But 1, 2, 3, come back into 4. It's still all corrective. We don't have an impulsive move. Okay, at any point around here. Put on the EMAs and you can see what it's doing on the 4-hour time frame at 13 EMA. Okay, price came down, 13 crossed over the 50. That's a bearish signal. All right, and now let's go to the hour. It's better. It's clearer to see. Right now, after hitting that supply zone, okay, we broke this fractal low. We came up into the supply zone and broke the low that made the high. Not only that, we came up, we accumulated and took out the highs, pulled down, took out the highs again, and closed below the lows and the accumulation that we had just made. Not only that, we swipe in some highs. We closed below the 13 and the 50 EMA, come up, swiped some highs, and we've broken those lows again. Any break below this red line is a confirmation. I'm already in sales. I've seen this a lot of times. This is market maker method stuff right here. All right. For Elliott Wave, you just look. You can see this is corrective. There's nothing impulsive about it. This might be a 5-wave move, and I would look at that as a C, as in an A, B, and a C. So completed correction that hit supply and broke the fractal low. Okay. Closed below the 13 and the 50. This looks distribution as well. As you can see, it just rounds off. Okay. You look at this over here. We've had our closes below the 13, the signal line. We've closed, we even went below the baseline and the 50 static over here. Okay, we shark finned up and we've come right back down. So just a nice close, low close on the 1-hour time frame that will take us below the 50 static, which we are kind of poking below now. Okay, all we need is that close. Okay, now we can look to the 15-minute for that. Okay, we can look for the 15-minute for this, and we've already gone below all of these lows. Okay, so we just need a close, a low close on the 15-minute, or price to take out this wick. Okay, ultimately, ideally, we want to, break through this red line, but at the same time, this is strong indication of that happening to me. Okay, this was supposed to be a candle that took us up, and it looks like we're going to engulf it back down. So to me, that's just a quick up move to induce buyers and then come back down and take them out. 5-minute time frame quickly. Okay, because that's closing sooner. You can see what's going on here. Okay, we're even coming outside the volatility bands now. Am I adding to it? No, I'm not going to add to it. All right, that's it. Okay, so just again, you can see on the 5 minute when we came up here, okay, tapped into this imbalance here. If you can see between these two wicks, there's no touching, there's imbalance in there. Okay, after we did that, we moved down hard, okay, moved down into here, pulled back up, made relative equal lows, okay, came down and broke the fractal lows. As soon as we broke the fractal lows there, people were happy to sell, okay. It was like, yep, we made this high into there, the imbalance in the supply, came down, pulled back up, could not take out the high and broke the lows. Well, then we get another move up that takes it out. This is most probably your UTAD, and it is. It's your UTAD in Wyckoff, okay? So we come right back up to swipe the highs one more time, only subtly, but we do that. And then we get another fractal break. That's your proper fractal break, okay? Price is come down, close below A, B, C, and then coming down. So another thing, taking this low will prove that this move up is corrective, okay? You can see how close to the low we are now. I do expect it to be taken out. Now, Euro it's changing up a bit now, but you can still see Euro has been a bit more resilient and holding its highs. Okay, we haven't even closed below the 13, let alone the 50 EMA. Okay, on the 1 hour time frame, you can see pound. We've closed below both of those EMAs. Okay, well, we've made a significant move below those. Yeah, well, we did close below them here, and currently we're making a significant move below those lows. Euro USD is holding up. I get it. There's with the Trump tariffs and that this is it's just the situation currently right now is adding strength to the euro. But same way, I still, because of Elliott Wave, I still expect price to come down. Most likely take out this low into this supply, but demand. But if I were to trade euro, but I'm not going to because I'm already in pound, but if I were to trade euro, I'd probably sell it down into some kind of demand here. And I wouldn't necessarily try and take it any lower than that. If it pulls back up and taps supply without taking this low and I see a distribution, yes, I'll definitely take that sell back down into the demand. Have a look at NZDUSD. Sorry, man, I've got heartburn. Trying to eat a lot of fruits and it just keeps giving me heartburn. And we got potential diagonal happening in NZDUSD. Okay, zigzag, 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 zigzag. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you've got the fourth wave, that's when you can start to seriously consider these things. So you've got the one wave longer than the third wave, two wave longer than the fourth wave. You can see that the lines are contracting. So I'm expecting potentially a zigzag down one more time. Okay, and that will give us an ending diagonal with bullish divergence. Okay, so ultimately I'm still bullish on all of these pairs. Currently, it can change, but for now, it sells for me. I go to AUDUSD now, and we just check AUDUSD. Okay, it appears to have trapped above the 50 EMA. It's broken, so after hitting this supply, okay, we've gone and broken a fractal low. All right, price what it had done here was a move up with accumulation, move up, accumulation, move up, breaking the high, and then we've come down and taken out the lows and the last accumulation. The last low that was responsible for this move up has been taken out. I'm expecting AUDUSD to make another low. Now, it could come down here and bounce up, but that's not what I'm looking for. On top of that, if I use Elliott Wave now, okay, this would be some sort of fourth wave, okay? Okay, you can see the distribution that happened up here, by the way. Yeah, it's pretty clear. But as I've said in a few other videos, these highs are relatively equal. I do expect price to come back up and take them, but we've come down, okay, potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, looking for 5. And if that's the case at NZD, it could be looking for a diagonal. But let me measure this, because it does look very close. Okay, great. 3 shorter than 1, 2's longer than 4. Okay. That would be 2. This would be 4. This would be 1. And this would be 3. And as you can see, the lines, if you drew them out indefinitely, they would cross the lines of conversion. There's a good chance we get an ending diagonal here. So a 5-wave move down, that takes the low. And the thing about that is, if this is a diagonal, we're just going to take the low and completely go right back up, all right? We wouldn't expect price to hit the 1-to-1 of this, because it needs to be shorter than the 3rd wave, okay? So we're looking at 0.786 as a max, just about. So literally just take out the low, and that's that. So yeah, that's what I've got for now. I will update later and do a couple other stocks. I've got to do an update on Euro GBP as well. All right, trade safe. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Peace.